So hey everyone, welcome back to Pepcoding. So in this video, we are going to solve our next question, which is find anagram mapping. So what we are given in this question is we are given two integer arrays A and B, where B is an anagram of A. B is an anagram of A means that B is made by randomizing the order of elements in A. And for every element in A, we have to print the index of that element in B. So to note that both the arrays A and B are of same length. So let's just analyze an example. So let's suppose we are given two arrays, array 1 which contains these elements and these indexes, and we are given array 2 which contains the same elements at different indexes, right? So A1 and A2, both arrays are anagrams of each other. So what we have to return in our answer is, so our answer would have, let's just analyze array number 1. So we have 2, 0, 2 at 0th position. So where is 2 in our array number 2? So it's at second index. So we'll return 2 and in our answer. Next we'll check for 7. Where is 7? So 7 is at 6th position, return 6. Next, we'll check for 9. 9 is at 3rd position. So let's just return 3. Next, we'll check for 2. So 2 is at 8th position. Next, we'll check for 8. 8 is at 4th position. Next, we'll check for 1. 1 is at 1st position. And 1 came for one more time. The second time 1 is at 5th position. So we'll return 5 in our answer. Next, we'll see for 3. 3 is at 0th position. So we'll have 0, we'll return 0 here. Next, we'll check for 9. 9 is at 7th position. So we'll return 7. So this would be our answer which we have to return, right? So now let's just discuss what will be our approach of doing this. Okay. Right. So what we were having, what we'll do, we'll make an unordered map of integer versus vector of integer type, right? So what will the vector of integer store? The vector will store all the indexes in which that element came, right? Okay. So first what we will have, we'll traverse in array number 2 and we'll fill our unordered map. So let's take 3, fill the integer part, and its value would contain 0, right? Okay. Next, we'll have for 1, the map will contain the index 1, right? Next, we'll check for 2. We'll add 2 and we'll add 2 in the index also. Next, we will just make it small. Okay. Next, what we are going to have, 9. Yeah. 9 will contain 3. Next, we'll add 8. In vector, the value will be 4. Next, we'll have 1. And the vector will contain 5. 1 is already present in our hash map, in our unordered map. let's just erase this and add 5 here only, right? Next we'll see 7 is not present. Let's just add 7 and add the index 6. We check for 9. 9 is already present in the unordered map. What we do? Just add 7. Next we'll check for 2. 2 is already present and we'll add 8. Right? So our elements are filled in our unordered map. Next, our next step would be we'll make a vector answer and we will have our answer here. Right? So let's just see. Now we are gonna traverse our array number 1. We'll check for the elements. First, 2 came, right? So we'll check for 2. We got at a first index, at the very 0th index of the vector, what we have, we'll have 2. We'll remove from here and we'll add it to our answer, right? So we got in our answer, it's 2. Next for 7, we got 6 in the vector. We'll remove from here and we get 6. Next, we check for 9. In the 0th index, we got 3. Remove from here and add it on our answer. Check for 2. We got 8 now because 2 is already removed. Remove 8 also and add it to our answer. Next, we'll check for 8. 4 is present. Remove it and add it to our answer. Next, we'll check for 1. Remove it and add it to our answer. We'll check for 1 again. Just remove it and add it to our answer. Next, we'll check for 3. So we got 0. Remove it and add it to our answer. Next, we'll check for 9. Remove it, add it to our answer. We got our vector completed, which is our answer. We'll return this answer. Right. So let's just watch it once again how this approach is working. So it would be clear to you all. Okay. Let's just clear this mess also. Okay. So what we were making an unordered map of integer versus vector type, right? Okay. Done with this. Unordered map of integer versus vector type, right? And we're traversing on array number 2 first, adding the elements in our unordered map, which is 3. In our vector, we'll add the index 0. Next, we'll put 1 in unordered map and we'll add index 1. Next, we'll add 2, add index 2. Next, we'll add 9, add index 3. Next, we'll add 8, add index 4. Next, we have 1. We'll check if that element is already present in our unordered map. What we are going to do is just add the index. So 1 is already present, just add 5. Next, we'll check for 7. 7 is not there. Put that element and put the index 6. So 9 is already present, just add the index, which is 7. Next, we have 2 is already present, just add the index 8. So now, what we are going to do, we just make the answer vector of integer type and we'll add all our answer here, right? So now we'll traverse array number 1 and we'll check for the element. First 2 came. In our 2, what we get? In our 0th index, we get 2. Let's just remove this and add to our answer. Next for 7, we got 6. Remove it add it to our answer. For 9, remove 3 and add it to our answer. For 2, now at the 0th index, 8 is present. Remove it, add it to our answer. 8, we got 4, remove it, add it to our answer. Next we got 1, remove it and add it to our answer. Next we got 1. So now at 0th position, 5 is present, remove it and add it to our answer. Next for 3, we got 0, add it to our answer. Next for 9, we got 7, add to our answer. Now our vector is filled, vector answer is filled, and we got our answer. We have to return this. So yeah, I hope now the concept is clear, and let's just code it now. Okay. First of all, we'll make an unordered map of int versus vector of int and give it a name as map. Okay. Next, we'll traverse for int I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Next, map of area2 of I dot add pushback I. Okay, so we added all the elements and indexes. Next, we'll make vector of integer type answer of size n, and we'll traverse once again for int I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Right? Okay, so vector of int, give it a name as v, equals to map of, if it contains a1 of I, then answer of I will be equal to vector at 0, 0th position, and next map of a1 of I dot erased map of a1 of I dot begin. Right? And at last we have to return the answer. Let's just run this code and see if it's correct or not. Okay, so so output is coming as expected. Let's just submit this code and see if all test cases pass or not. So all test cases passed. So I hope I was clear with the concept. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.